Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? You join me sat at Handy Cross Roundabout, ready to dive into the depths of High Wycombe. Oh, shut up.
You should reach your destination by 13:21.
We don't need you today until the very last second, so I'll shut that up for now and do some blabbering on. Yes, we are on another collection mission. I have my glasses sat at a suitably stupid angle so that you can hopefully see everything rather than the headlining as we saw on the X4 video. So, another Sebo today. This was on Gumtree. It was 20 odd quid, and I looked at it and went, oh, that's nice, and didn't think much more of it. Then I looked again and it was a tenner, so a message was sent. This was Monday now, a message was sent, things were organised, and here we are, driving around the roundabout. We're going a slightly different way to how the sat-nav will take us, because I know there's horrific roadworks on the way that it's going. Let's go get ourselves a Sebo. This one is an older Sebo. I have had one of these before. In fact, it might even be on my YouTube channel, but I sold it before I got a chance to refurbish it because I couldn't be bothered. Oh yeah, you go in the wrong lane, mate, that's fine. You didn't cut me up because you were behind me. Look, Audi! Us Brits have a saying for Audis. I won't say it here in case there's children watching, but it rhymes with banker. Yes, so an older Sebo today. Have had one before. It is an X 1.1 at this moment in time. I've no idea how it's going to be, what it's going to have, anything like that. In fact, I'm only 80% sure I've actually got some money on me. I do remember getting a tenner out this morning, so I'll have a quick check before we go and see the lady. Otherwise we'll have to go on a cash point run. Oh yeah, you go in the wrong lane, mate, that's fine. See, standards of driving are terrible, especially in Wycombe. Power! We'll hover over the horn here in case he suddenly wants to be in this lane. Yeah, you break, you sod. I'm glad I've got my glasses on now, I might need them today. Oh, here we go. Go! Oh, look, a Citroen C6! My Citroen geekery hasn't failed me. That's one of the last hydro-pneumatic suspension ones. Very different to how the XM and the Xantia used to run, but hopefully they'll fall down to my sort of budget in the near future and I can get one and cry myself to sleep at night once more. But then saying that, I drive a modern Renault, so I do anyway. Here we go. This is Marlow Hill. We should have come from up there, but there's a lot of roadworks up there, or were. We'll probably go back. No, I won't film it, but I'll probably go back that way because it is just easier than coming around all of here. But I always come this way into Wycombe. I'm not quite sure why. I always have, always will. Habit is what it is. So let's go down Marlow Hill and then we're going back up the other side up Amersham Hill. So yes, this Sebo, it works, unlike the X4. It does apparently run, so that's one thing anyway. I seem to be speeding a little bit. Let's just ease off a little bit because the police sit down here. If you're visiting High Wycombe and you're coming down Marlow Hill, there's a road just where that van is now, that big lorry is now, and they have been known to sit in there, so word of caution. The speed limit the other side going up the hill used to be 30, but they upped it a few years ago to 40 because people just couldn't get up it. So here we go. Little bit excited about this. It seems to be Sebo month this month. The X4 is doing very well indeed. The DC40, which is this month's current vacuum, is at my mother's awaiting the Dyson engineer to come tomorrow, hopefully, if he doesn't rearrange it. Thought it was best that Mum knew how to use it, so when he asked her to just test out his repair, she doesn't blow the game away, because I lied a little bit and said that it was her vacuum cleaner, because I've never done a Dyson warranty job before, and didn't quite fancy them suddenly throwing it out when I said that I only got it to repair and sell it on, and didn't buy it brand new. So yeah, little bit of a white lie has occurred, but she has that now. The X4 has been in good service. The brush roll light is still a thing though, so I think it will see a new brush roll. I think that's just a bit worn. You're going up there, aren't you, Mr. Astra? Yes, you are. So yeah, it will need a new brush roll because that's still lighting up. The air leaks are hilarious. It whistles and whines and shrieks, and no matter where you put it. Part of that is the one, but some of that is that annoying other part that is that seal. You're in the wrong lane. You can sod off. Been a bit trappy here, so I won't fast forward it. Sod it. If you want to watch, you can watch. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. This is all part of this is raw. This is real life. I'll turn the aircon off. It's a bit cold now. Anybody that I know a lot of vacuum collectors are younger and probably have to get their parents to collect their machines with them. I know I used to. My stepdad used to drive out with me to go and get vacuums, but obviously when you can drive, you can go and get your own. So you have the stark reality of driving into horrible places, although this is actually the first time I've been this way with this car, which is an automatic, so at least I haven't got to worry about sitting on this particular bit of road on the clutch, because you have to. That'll make it a little bit easier. We're not far away actually. I can't see my phone because the sunglasses are awful for inside. I should have got normal glasses, but I don't wear glasses, so I thought I might look a little bit stupid. Possibly not as stupid as wearing sunglasses halfway down your nose, but yeah, whatever. Who cares? I don't. Come on. I was banging on about the stark reality of collecting vacuums, wasn't I? Yes. I mean, you should always set your limits to somewhere that you can get to. I mean, I got the Moulinet Major that featured on my channel a while ago. I still haven't sent on to the person that wanted it yet. I must do that, especially since he's got some Turbo Master bits for me. That was possibly at the limit, because that took an hour and a half to go and get, although I played the chatty seller for that, but my boss didn't really care, so got away with that. But yeah, there's always sort of get stuff easily. There's a fax sucker on eBay at the minute in Reading, which I was interested in, but it's the wrong side of Reading. That would have been another hour and a half round trip. It's not really in Reading, it's more in Basingstoke. So yeah. And here we go, back up the other side where the gearbox is going to hate me because it won't be able to change up. But I bet you if I go into third, yeah, we just change it straight back down to second again. Good old automatic gearboxes. Right, let's turn my phone up a bit because it's up here somewhere. We're not very far away. We've got to go past a school, apparently. Somewhere up here is a school. There's a speed camera as well, so I shall potter up slowly.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Amersham Hill Garden.
And that's where we're going, literally that simple. Up and down the hill. Ah, there's South Bucks Hospice that I saw on... Oh no, that is the school. There's a hospice shop somewhere up there. It's not a hospice. I thought it was a hospice shop. I was going to pop in and see if we can find any vacuums, but it's not. It's a care home. Just named the same as...
Turn left onto Amersham Hill Garden, then turn left to stay on Amersham Hill Garden.
We're here!
Turn left to stay on Amersham.
That's going to be fun to get out of.
Destination will be on the left.
So, up here, Amersham Hill Gardens, because that was Amersham Hill, so aptly named. I'm not going to film myself picking it up because she didn't. I've actually got to talk to her. So, we shall leave this here. We need number 28, 29, 19, 28. Here we go. The next thing you shall see, we shall be back at my mother's. So, bye for now. And here we are. And it's not an X1.1, it is just an X1. And look at it, it makes the X4 look clean. Nice little, I don't know if that's the old Sebo logo or not, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, she ran through the whole flipping lot with me, told me all the tools and what they did, how to use the wand, what that button was for, and I didn't have the heart. because I didn't want to give the game away that I was a collector. So I thought, oh, that's very nice, thank you very much indeed. I've just seen the other part of the broken cable guide, so I might be really cheap and glue that back together. But yeah, it's very heavy because the bag is absolutely bricked to about there, but it has the newer style fabric bag which is straining at its seam. Very clogged up S-Class but genuine Sebo filter. I'm not going to take it all off too much. Now this, I think, because somebody did tell me, oh no, it's different, look, it's got an actual year stamp on it. It said 1997, July 1997, so not too early, not too late either. The hose is very discoloured but not torn, so we'll stick with that. And even the wand is in actually pretty good order. It's not cracked, it'll polish up, it's not even that worn. That's none too bad at all. So yeah, looking underneath, if I just knock it back with my head. If I just pop you down again. Tilt you up a little bit, and we shall have a look at the post-motor filter, which although it isn't as bad as the X4's, is still pretty black. In fact, the X4's one is still there. I forgot to take it away, and as you can see, they're both pretty knackered, but I'm going to leave that one on just because why not, and put that in the bin before I completely forget. Looking underneath, it's not too horrific. There's the ratings plate. No, come on, there's the ratings plate. Brush roll is actually pretty good, so I'm hoping that won't need replacing. It's missing its rubber strip as well, and she's shown it to me on her flipping garage floor, and I can hear it scraping around. And yeah, blockage port not blocked, which is good, and there's even a little clip on this one rather than the X4. So yeah, so let's fire it up quickly. Haven't got too long because it's a bit later than I was thinking. And it's turned on, and that's interesting because the lights didn't work in their garage. I was about to go on about, and the only fault is, but it seems to work now. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know if the height adjustment is a little bit dirty, because it did seem to move itself about around the floor, but who knows. Let's just have a quick look at the brush roll. Well, that's caked in stuff, but the brush roll itself, it's not bad actually. Clean all the threads off, and I reckon that would be a keeper. Like, obviously the machine won't be a keeper, I'm going to sell it, but the brush roll should be fine to reuse, unlike the X4, which, as I said, in the driving video. Really does need replacing. Come on, line up. Come on. Oh, let's put it back. There we go. So, actually, while we're here, let's have a look at this part just to see what it's like. Come on. Yeah, that's not too bad. It is utterly filthy. I'd be surprised if that's ever been off. And it doesn't have the suction issue, the suction leak that the X4 has from that seal there, so that's good as well. Look at all that lovely carbon dust. Yummy. So, there we go. An 850 watts model from 1997. Sebo X1. Thank you very much for watching. I shall take a video or something soon. Bye bye.